Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today we're on day 27 of our thing. Only few pieces of paper left in here. Let's see what we get today. Now we're kind of hoping for the blank piece. This is not one of those. This is platypus. So let's draw platypus. Probably we're going to draw Agent P from Phineas and Ferb. Probably. I don't know yet. But before we do, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell to get notified of every video that comes up. And let's move on to the video. Yeah. So here's the reference I want to use from Pinterest because the alternative is to draw this from Unsplash, and we are not drawing this. This is just no. So I'm drawing this and I hope we have a good time today. Let me just download that and put it on the screen as a reference image up here to the side, something like that. And I'm going to use which brush should I use? Let me stick with the airbrush, get a bit big, and then probably let me take this color to begin with. So how you guys been? I have been fine, been great. Thankful that the power is back. Thank God for artificial purple light, as you can see, and the ability to use my pen display. So here we go. I thought I picked a color. Let's do this. So right now, or today, I'm kind of hoping for the blank piece of paper to make its way, to make itself known. I've been hyping that blank piece of paper for 27 days now, and still nothing has come out but weird animals. So far I remember there is definitely a kangaroo in there. There might be an octopus, not sure though, and 3 other animals that I don't know. We'll see eventually. But this one I was kind of surprised by. I didn't remember writing down platypus, so this is really weird for me. Yeah, I think what's going on? Oh no. Okay, so my camera just cut off, my phone camera. So there will be no reel again today because I'm not starting this again. Anyway, my thought process was, the thing I wanted to say is a platypus seems like God's idea of creature design because the platypus has many features. Venomous, it has a bill, it lays eggs, the only mammal to do so, lives in water or near water. It sweats milk. It's just strange. It sweats milk. Wonderful. So speaking of design, I've been trying to design something, just a random banner, and I've been trying to do it on Krita. As I told you, I don't think I told you in this series, this animal drawing series, but I have mentioned it before, maybe in a live, maybe somewhere else. I began working digitally using Adobe Illustrator for logo designs and stuff. I sold some designs. I made a couple of logos for myself as well as for others. It was great fun. But with this whole new thing I've been doing of trying to look for free alternatives, I haven't found anything quite as efficient as the Adobe suite when it comes to design. And now I'm in a dilemma because design is part of my life, and I think I kind of have to go back to Adobe products because I tried doing something in Krita last night and this morning, but the thing wasn't thinging. It says things like this. This tool only works on vector layers and so on and so on. So I tried to make a vector layer, nothing. Tried to import SVG files, nothing. Then the problem is I have several AI files, not artificial intelligence, Adobe Illustrator files, and I can't open those without the Adobe suite because Krita only recognizes Photoshop documents, and I don't really design in Photoshop that much, though I do miss it. I do miss it a lot. So I'm in a conundrum because I've been doing all this in Krita and I've been loving Krita, but for most of what I want to do, I definitely need Photoshop somehow. And I'm telling you this now because there might be some things I might do. I might do an illustration in Photoshop and then you might be surprised. Wait, I thought he said he quit. He stopped using that he's using free things. Well, you're correct. It is what I said, and I want to stand by that, but I also need to work. So I just wanted to put that out there in case you see me doing things in other things. But I will still use Krita because it's lots of fun. Depends on what I want to do. Depends on the scope of the project. Also, because I overthink, I'd want to get better at this. I sort of learned how to create a brush in Krita. I haven't tried it yet, but the theory is still there, so there's that. In other news, I tried sculpting and it turned out great. It turns out that I have an affinity for sculpting more than modeling. Sculpting is so much fun. I find it even more fun than painting in a weird way. I'm going to be working on that, see where that takes us. Hope you'll be there for the journey. But if you're here for painting, I understand if you want to leave. But don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. So yeah, I sang a song for you, so don't leave me. In other news, we are at 320 subscribers, and I thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope we get to 320,000 very soon. That's how I count. I add 1,000 everything. Let's see how that looks. Not bad, but I think I need to liquefy the bill. One thing I can tell you for sure about the Photoshop thing is I can't wait to use my brushes again. I had loads of brushes. Some I bought, some I found, some I made, and they were fantastic. And before I got on the Krita train, I did some research and I saw that you can use some Photoshop brushes in Krita, and lo and behold, I haven't been able to use even one. Someone told me, was it either Robert in the comments or Sylvester, that in Krita 4 you could import ABR files. I wonder why they discontinued that, because I joined Krita with Krita 5 because I always like using the latest programs, latest versions of a program. So it's kind of weird that functionality, I say that very fancy, functionality was present in a lower version, and then in some newer versions it's not. So it's kind of odd. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about Photoshop. Maybe I'm feeling guilty. It's no use feeling guilty though. I will tell you, I'm not a pro yet, but if you're going to be doing some work, one of my mentor teachers says get the best tool for the job, and if I have to do design, I need the best tools for design. And in these 27 days, I've been sort of comparing Krita and Photoshop. I love how Krita gives you, like, if you're transitioning from Photoshop to something like Krita, it gives you some great things, like the UI is more or less similar. Some of the filters are similar. Like, it gives you a great launch pad away from thinking that just one program is appropriate for you. And then again, don't be limited in the programs that you use. Don't be a purist. You only draw in Krita, or you only do your art in one program, because I think you'll be missing a lot of what the others have to offer. I feel like I'm preaching, maybe because it's Sunday. Let's do the bill. I think it's this mahogany color first, and then the perspective goes sort of like this. I'm going to erase the nostrils for now. I'm gonna do these bumps, erase some of them, go a little more saturated on this pole, a little less saturated here. Let's do the mouth bit, coming like so. The lower jaw or bill. I don't know if I should do the background today. So surprisingly, for the soft round brush in Krita, if you do this kind of painting, it doesn't lag the computer as when I use the other kinds of brushes in a large size. I don't know why that is, whether it's just me, just my version, or if it's a universal thing. So something to ponder on. Erase some of this, do some of this to add volume to this leg. Then I need some darkness. Maybe I can control U and add a bit of darkness this leg. I'm not sure about this other leg. Today I am kind of like in a hurry. I don't know why, since I have nowhere to be. I'm going to leave this like so. Erase some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that, so we can have a nice edges. Oh, I remembered, I do have somewhere to be. Mind. Places to be, people to see. things to do. I don't think I'll do much with this. I apologize. It's been 25 minutes with this one. And we'll call this a sketch. We add in the nostrils just to do the dark. I find that for me, starting with the darkness helps. And then now I can come in and add the rim around the nostril. And of course, we need some shadow under those rims. Maybe more darkness, more rim. And probably for the eye, I need to look at the reference a bit more keenly because it's sort of like an ovalish eye. Can you guys tell eyes are my favorite thing? And then I can do sort of a rim and add a bit more reflection over there, and maybe a bit more on top of here and here and here and here and here and here and here, and a bit more darkness here, 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 a bit more here, a bit something here, something here, maybe something here, and of course here. And for this green, make it a bit less green, a bit more green in some areas, a bit green in some areas, a bit almost yellow in some. And let's call that our sketch of the day. Not the best work we can do, I admit, and this was probably a ranty video or an over-explainy video. But here we are. We have a platypus sketch, which I hope you enjoy. And yeah, apart from life interrupting our practice today, I had a great time drawing with you. I'm thankful that we have power today, and we'll definitely do better tomorrow. Yes, we will do much better tomorrow. So if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. 2 thumbs up. Bye.